guys, I'm Ariel and this is Marissa, and I wanted to ask her a few questions about getting started online since she is a lot further along than I am. So let's learn from the best, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so Marissa, first let's hear your story. Like, what was life before the business, and what was life like after, now?
Absolutely. So before getting started online, I had no experience. I was in a completely different field. I went to college, did all the things you're supposed to do, and a year into my forever career, I realized I was just really unhappy. I was drastically changing who I was in order to fit into this bubble that I absolutely hated. So I quit my job. I had zero backup plan. I had some support, of course, from my loved ones, and I quit my job, and about 2 days later, I got started in the online space. I watched a web class, I learned about digital marketing, and I got started. And in the last 4 years, I have been able to create a 7-figure business online, retire myself and my husband from corporate America literally forever, and help hundreds of others get started in the online space as well from zero experience. So you don't need any experience. Like Ariel said, she didn't have any experience, I didn't have any experience. We kind of just learned as we went.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know, she is just one of many. So like, we have so many coaches helping us through, so you don't ever have to worry about like, okay, can I really do this? Like, as long as you're working at it and you listen to your coach and you reach out for help, like, you're gonna make it. Just
Absolutely.
keep going.
You just have to have faith in yourself at the end of the day.
Yes. So what do you think was like your biggest struggle in the business so far?
When I was getting started,
just in
or
general,
overall?
like it could be overall, maybe when you're getting started, and then maybe something like now.
For sure. So when I was getting started, I'd never been my own boss before. So going from employee mindset to entrepreneur mindset. So having the mindset of, you know, I have to clock in at this time of day and I have to clock out at this time of day, and I had this boss to always answer to, which is like literally the worst thing in the whole world.
Freaking hate it.
So changing that mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset. So really just learning how to be my own boss at the end of the day. So for me in the beginning, that was the biggest struggle. And now, I mean, I've been online for 4 years now. So now it's more about what can I provide other people who are getting started in the online space. What are the most valuable things that I can be providing those people so that they can take off and their businesses can explode just like mine did.
That's awesome. And I love that you're thinking so much about other people in the business, and that you're just so helpful about it, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
So like, what would be probably your biggest advice for someone who's like on the fence about getting started, who is just kind of unsure? What do you think?
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, we are actually in Cabo right now on a business retreat, and something that I taught on at this retreat was the power of saying yes. So even when you're scared, when you're nervous, when you don't know what you're doing, if you continually say no to things that scare you, you are going to get nowhere in this life. Your life is going to stay the same. It's going to look the same today as it does in a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. Nothing is ever going to change. So when you say yes to opportunities, even if they scare you, that is how you change your life. That's how you go from A to B to C, all the way to Z. You start living the life that you've always envisioned for yourself. You start creating that freedom, that travel freedom, that location freedom, that financial freedom for yourself, all because you said the word yes. So say yes to the things that scare you. If this is one of those opportunities that scares you because it's something completely new, know that that's okay. Were you scared when you got started?
Oh, terrified.
But what'd you do? You said yes, right?
Yes.
Exactly. And same with me, and same with everyone that's here on this business retreat. We said yes, even though we were scared.
Yes, I mean, you got to make a big change if you want to make a big change.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's awesome. So let's end with something kind of fun. Like, what's your favorite thing about the business?
People like you. Literally, like, you can make all the money in the world. Like I said, I have a 7-figure business. You can make literally all the money in the world, but what is money if you have no one at the end of the day to share that love and that knowledge with? So meeting people like you, helping other people realize their power and step into that power and just create a life for themselves, watching people like you create that life for themselves, and just start living that dream lifestyle that you've always had, that vision that you've always had for yourself, actually seeing it come to fruition, and being, one of those people that kind of helped you, guide you to that at the end of the day. So say yes, do the things that scare you.
That is so amazing. Yeah, so many people, including myself, like, we get into this business to help people, and it's just, we were talking about probably yesterday in our conference, like, you want to help a bunch of people, you want to make a huge impact on others' lives in the world, like, you got to have money to do it.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
It's just the vehicle for that. All the good things happening in the world are from someone who has money who's doing it, you know? So,
and you don't necessarily have to, you know, if you feel like you can't get started online because of financial reasons, you feel like you don't have the money to invest in yourself, the most powerful thing you can do is invest in yourself, because if you don't, you'll always have a reason why not to. There will always be struggles, but you have to figure out a way to do it, because that's that vehicle that's going to help you change your life.
yeah, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much,
Of
Marissa.
course.
And y'all,
Have a
just
good
get
one.
started. Woohoo!
Bye, guys.